Hey, YouTubers, how you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Robin here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media. Well, it looks like YouTube is going after Enter the Dojo host, Master Ken. I mean, he has the show has really massed a huge following on YouTube and stuff. So I mean, God damn it. YouTube had, I mean, it's a really good program on YouTube, and it's now there's an episode called "How to Punch a Nazi." Oh man, it's one of the funniest ones I've seen many times. It's really funny as hell, but it looks like that the left wing of YouTube is kind of feeling offended because of the Master Ken doing a teaching you the basic of controversial, highly motivated street fighting, a Maradote. So, I mean, a lot of channels have gone to Patreon. AMTV with Christopher Green, James DeFranco, you have Rob Dyke, Kaylee Elise, all going to Patreon. And I've gone to Patreon. Because even if my videos are monetized, I would lose revenue big time. I mean, I would lose huge revenue. So, I mean, it's simple enough to, I mean, even before all this demonetization of videos started, the term hate speech has been thrown around YouTube for quite a while. And I mean quite a while. So a channel Enter the Dojo, I mean, really hit some waves on YouTube and has a pretty good fan base, and I mean it's funny as shit, man. I mean, Master Ken put up a video thing on the Facebook saying that the one video they did on how to punch a Nazi was demonetized, and it was but it's a funny episode. I mean, part of it is going after Antifa, calling them anti-fashionistas, basically anti-fashion. So I mean, you gotta really think it's a parody show to make fun of other martial arts like Taekwondo, Aikido, Krav Maga, all stuff, and it's just a comedy routine. I mean, and so I mean, it's pretty much it shouldn't be demonetized or going after, because it hit some, I guess it hit the show kind of hit on some issues, but it's a parody program. Okay, it's a parody program. I mean, you have shows that are there to make fun of the little snowflakes and shit you got on YouTube. And I mean, I've gone after snowflakes. I've gone after many idiots, and but he brought out a video questioning on Master Ken's censorship. Why is he being censored? You know, but I mean, it's supposed to be funny. I mean, it's kind of like there's a show back in the late 80s, early 90s called Son of a Beach. Beach, Beachch. And it was supposed to be this funny spoof of Baywatch. Okay, Baywatch. And that's what it made fun of Baywatch. And there's also a late show back in the very early 90s that's supposed to make fun of other talk shows like Oprah or Jerry Springer and shit. But it's a parody of talk shows. But Enter the Dojo was a parody to kind of for goofs, laughs, and whatnot. So, I mean, you gotta understand, I mean, I've been a subscriber to the channel for 3-4 months now. Really love the show, really love the program. And I mean, I've seen maybe 2 seasons of it, and I really love that program. But why is the heads of YouTube going after the program, going after it? Because it's going after, I mean, certain matters, but the thing is, it's supposed to do it in a spoof type of level, okay? Nothing serious, but just a goof, a parody of, you know, other programs. And also, he has a part called "Why Your Stuff Is Bullshit." Okay, he explains why Crop is bullshit, why Muay Thai is bullshit, and why Aikido is bullshit, why other stuff is bullshit. It's supposed to be a parody spoof. Okay, American Dote is not a real martial art. It's a spoof program to make people laugh and just like so the best thing to do is don't attempt this crazy shit. It's supposed to be funny, not harmful. It's if you look at the bloopers, it's to show like how they're doing their shit. I mean, it's fucking funny as hell. Get out. I feel like it's. I mean, this is what liberals do. They'll find just any small thing and just go after it, like the episode "How to Punch a Nazi." That's a spoof. It's just a spoof program. The show. Okay, it's. Not, I mean, nothing. I mean, if it offends you, fuck it, you're offended. Nothing happens. Okay, nothing happens. If you feel like you're, I mean, something so small, and you got. I mean, it's supposed to be something funny as shit, you know. But the thing is, you're not supposed to take it seriously. You're not. So, here I'm responding to the censorship of Master Ken of Enter the Dojo. And it's supposed to be a spoof program. That's all it is. You know, just something to laugh. And you see guests on there, and they're just dying laughing, just stuff he says. And it's just a spoof. Nothing serious. Nothing. I mean, but they're going now to Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/MasterKen, and you would follow them or be a Patreon donator or whatever. But um, I've started the Unanimous Liberty Media on Patreon. So I mean, I've been with Patreon for a while, so I mean, it's not too bad though. But I mean, don't take the show seriously. It's there to be funny. It's there to be a spoof. You know, it's just that, you know, advertisers they get bent out of shape when something's so small and they find it so offensive. The thing is, people in this country have becoming oversensitive and shit, you know. Don't take things too seriously. I mean, it's a good show, it's a good program, it's funny as shit. But it seems that these left-wing cocksnots from YouTube are finding it offensive, and the advertisers are pulling the funding and shit from YouTube, costing them millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's not nothing too serious, nothing too. I mean, like I said, if you feel offended by it, go fuck yourself. Okay, go fuck yourself. Rob Dyke went to Patreon. Kaylee Elise went to Patreon. ANTV went to Patreon. The next news network went to Patreon. Most of them went to Patreon because YouTube is totally demonetizing videos and shit and channels. So it's hard. I mean, for a YouTuber, you will lose about 90% of your income coming in. I've been thinking about doing the whole video monetization, but after what I've seen, it's not worth it because, I mean, even if it's just harmless shit, there are people who would find it very offensive and throw out that victim card or I'm offended card. I mean, when did we become a bunch of pussies and shit here in the U.S.? I need my safe space and my counselor dog. Come on. When can these fuckers grow a pair and realize if you're offended, so fucking what? You're offended, nothing happens. You know, I get offended whenever I see Joy Behar open her damn mouth. Or I get offended whenever when my dog farts before me. Or I get offended whenever I hear a bird dive nose dives into the windows. I mean, people get overly offended. They get too sensitive. I mean, when did we become so fucking soft in here, man? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, why are people becoming so damn fucking soft and shit, you know? It's fucking insane that, I mean, supposed to have balls, okay? Not vaginas, man. Supposed to grow a set, have some guts and shit. But all of a sudden we got these fuckers who are overly offended by something so damn fucking small. I mean, enter the dojo. I mean, does it offend me? No. Because there's nothing worth to be offended about. You know what I'm saying? If you're offended, so fucking what? Get over it. I mean, so fucking what? You're offended. I mean, come on. I mean, you take things. I mean, people take things too fucking seriously anymore. I mean, you could. I mean, someone would be offended by. I mean, they can be offended by a fart. Okay, like holy shit, that person just queefed and it ain't my fault. I mean, holy shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? I mean, why is it that you got people that are so offended by anything so small? And that's, I mean, taking it so goddamn serious. I mean, like, what the fuck? I mean, you can actually ask that person, why are you so offended by something so small and so petty? You know, enter the dojo. It's one of those YouTube sensation funny programs. I mean, YouTube is a platform where you could create any YouTube is a platform where you could create your own content. Okay, YouTube is supposed to be where an individual can use their creative freedom. But it seems that these corporate cocksnots are telling people at YouTube, ease up on this shit. We're gonna pull our fucking money if you don't get the shit out. The fact is, it seems that the content creators on YouTube are being attacked for having so much creative freedom. And Google, who now owns YouTube, is a anti-freedom. They're anti-creative content. Anti-creative. And, I mean, I'm surprised that I haven't gotten any backlash from some of my videos. Well, I had one, but found out it's a troll that attacked me. Shit, the troll. And but I mean, I've been attacked before, but one time this year, I did a video on the fake on what Snopes did. Snopes did a story on the fake death. It was a fake story, and they did a story on how Danny Williams, Bill Clinton's son, had died. Which I kind of fell for it myself, but I did go back and did some more research and shit, did more kind of a little bit more investigating. So Danny Williams is still alive. You know, a lot of this fake shit is out the fucking door every damn time. And I mean, I got attacked on YouTube by a guy, and if you go into my channel here, let me see here. Let's see here. I did a response video on that person who attacked me on. I literally got attacked by a troll who trolled my channel here and shit. So, let me see here. I respond to a troll by the name of Kirk Wiley, and he responded to that video that I did, saying that Donald Trump's son is actually dead, and he's the cousin of Dan Williams. So I responded like, don't take it on me, take it on Snopes. See how I know? The reason that I know that that's alive is because his Facebook page and his Twitter page are still active, and he's still alive. And people are taking this story so damn fucking to the heart. It never fucking happened. He's still alive. He's still alive. And but why I mean you have a lot of people here on YouTube being censored, and when I found out through the channel entered the dojo that Master Ken is being censored himself because of the episode that he's doing. And I mean, to watch the bloopers, you gotta say, watch the bloopers. There's about two or three bloopers there, and they're trying to film the program, and there's some funny shit there. So, but it seems that somebody complained to YouTube about Enter the Dojo and the episode How to Punch a Nazi. It's like I said, the show has been around for 3 seasons. Okay, 3 seasons, and I've seen a few episodes, and it's like pretty damn fucking funny as shit. And I've seen Master Ken's privates. I've seen why you're just bullshit and all that. I mean, it's just funny as shit. I mean, it's really fucking funny. But why is it that you got these left-wing nut jobs saying, well, we need to flag this. This is offensive. We need to just... What it is, these little bastards have been spoon-fed and brainwashed with some agenda that... I mean, they're sticking in this brainwashing scheme shit, and they're believing it. I mean, what evidence do you have that's offended you? I mean, am I offended? Fuck no. Oh, fuck no, dude. Holy shit. You know, just... My son's in an episode where he did 100 hits. 1 second. And the intro was pretty funny. Even my son laughed at it. Even my son was like, just laugh, because I have Tourette's. my son has Tourette's, and we're here laughing. I mean, yeah, to some it's offensive because of that's what you're. I got Tourette's. I didn't get offended because you have to take it with a grain of salt, just a grain of salt, because I mean, the whole show is fucking funny. Okay, it is funny. Okay, and you cannot take it seriously. It's just a show, just a program. And why YouTube is censoring Master Kent and the Enter the Dojo is just absolutely fucking insane. If you sit down and watch the show, episode, don't take it to heart. It's just a spoof parody program. It's pretty funny. So this is good old Grandmaster Revenant signing off. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And please share this video. It'd be nice. I would really appreciate it. And remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Okay? Peace out. Revan out.